Hey man, what it do YouTube? It's your boy back again with another video, man. We back on the Black Ops 6 reactions, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for this game. I just got me a new controller, but let me show you real quick. You know what I'm saying? Beam, bro. I think this is one of the sleekest colors, bro. The reason it's in the box is I'm not gonna use it. Ain't nothing wrong with this controller, so there ain't no reason to using it right now. I'm gonna wait to the furthest. If this breakdown, I got it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to wait to the closest. I got into October. Actually, I really got into September 2K. If that's working into a 2K, I'll be good. You know what I'm saying? But mainly, boom, I'm waiting on my control freaks. Y'all will be getting a video on that and breaking this controller down. Trying to break that controller in. So y'all will be getting a video of that soon. When I get the control freaks, it's gonna be mayhem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody need to get a pair of control freaks. If y'all rock the regular, you know what I'm saying, thumbsticks like this. If you got a scuff, battle beaver, and they got extended thumb, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you'll be alright. Subscribe. This is by your boy DK Dynamite. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go subscribe to him. He going crazy. I haven't watched this. This is the gameplay showcase. So the next time we be getting gameplay, you already know, August 28th. Yeah, August 28th. So hopefully it's good. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe. We recording. Hell yeah, let's get to it, man.
What's going on, everybody? This is DK Dynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about the next Black Ops 6 gameplay reveal, what to expect for the rest of the summer, plus even more. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and I hope all you guys out there who are celebrating the 4th as of yesterday had a safe and exciting day with your families out there. As a reminder, there's plenty of brand new article coverage going up on detonated.com for those who want to stay up to date with all things Call of Duty. Got some really exciting makeovers and overhauls going live on the site as we speak, with even bigger plans over the next few months as we get closer to Black Ops 6. But today we didn't end up doing an episode of the Bombshell podcast. We're actually saving that material for a guest we're going to have on as of next week. It was a pretty uneventful week, I'd say, apart from the release of Get Higher. It was fairly quiet, but I still had a lot to cover here on the channel in regards to videos. But if you're wondering what's going on with Black Ops 6, when are we going to hear a little bit more about the game, and when should we end up seeing more gameplay for any of the game modes that'll be featured?
Hey parents and teachers,
let me say this too.
Begin,
I will be reacting to
PragerUKids.com has hundreds of additional
seconds,
free educational videos.
I think it's been 30 seconds. I'm going to be reacting to gameplay. So anybody they send out there, probably I'm not going to watch it off rip, but I will be reacting to people playing. So I know they can probably send swag. You know who else? I don't even know who else. Raider already sent him. So you can come back out. Korean, K3, you know. Yeah. Some of the Phase members, you know what I'm saying? Probably Jeff. Probably one of you. We already know Scum should be out there. It's treyarch, you know, and that get, you know. Probably some pro players, probably some streamers we ain't never heard of. Probably hopefully got some good players that know how to use movement. So if they can expose that movement quick, we got them take notes for the beta, if the beta coming out on the same day. They say it might come out on the same day, we don't know. But I'm reacting to gameplay when that shit comes out. So I'm gonna have a live Black Ops 6 content for the game fully come out.
Talking about the road to launch, there are still quite a few eventful content drops before October 25th, but one in particular I want to talk about is COD Next. It was confirmed by Activision that the Black Ops 6 COD Next event is going to be August 28th. That's a Wednesday, mind you. We're going to circle back to exactly what that day is very interesting in a couple of minutes, but I was fortunate enough to attend the first 2 COD Next events from W2 and 3 respectively. So in September of 2022, we saw the Modern Warfare 2 COD Next event, the first of its kind, by the way, where they went ahead and broadcast a full reveal of multiplayer, Warzone 2.0, and shared details about DMZ and raids. It was a crazy cool opportunity to network with other creators, play the game early. I have a vlog that I'll leave down below in this video's description, but within October of 2023, Call of Duty leveled the entire experience up, no pun intended. We had the MW3 COD Next event, which was even bigger in scale, with the first ever introduction of Modern Warfare Zombies, and it was an opportunity and blessing that I really just couldn't have imagined. It was great also getting hands-on with Warzone Mobile following its reveal at the first COD Next a year prior. I'll also leave that vlog link down below in this video's description. It was just even better than the first one, which I thought was already going to be hard to top. But when it comes to the Black Ops 6 COD Next event, notice how it's significantly earlier than the previous 2. Now, I understand the game is going to be releasing earlier than Modern Warfare 3 or 2 ended up releasing, so it kind of makes sense to have a COD Next event much earlier than the first 2. I get that, but that could shake shake up exactly what we get to see at the event and what content creators who may go to the event could actually get hands-on with, as we're going to break down in just a minute. But the first thing I want to cover real quick is the rewards you'll probably earn while watching the event. So at the first two COD Next experiences, if you went ahead and connected your YouTube and Activision accounts, I believe even your Twitch and Activision accounts, you're able to earn cosmetics while watching the live stream. Very similar to CDL or COD Champs, where if you have your accounts linked, you'll be able to earn a bunch of drops while watching the broadcast. So definitely expect a blueprint, maybe even an operator skin, calling cards, an emblem, even a charm. Will end up being some of the more rare cosmetics for the opening and launch window of Black Ops 6. But as of recording this video, invites have not gone out yet to content creators for the Black Ops 6 COD Next. It's unclear if there even will be some type of opportunity for content creators at this COD Next. Will it be structured like the first two? Will it be bigger than the Modern Warfare 3 Next event? That, as of right now, is unknown. But considering how far away we are from COD Next with Black Ops 6, they probably won't be sharing that information until maybe early August, if I had to guess. Could even be sooner, but as of right now, nobody knows who's actually going to this Black Ops 6 reveal event. Now, something I want to point out is that the multiplayer reveal trailer for Modern Warfare 3 ended up premiering live on YouTube about a day or two before the COD Next event for MW3. So something similar could be done with Black Ops 6, right? Keep in mind, COD Next for BO6 is on a Wednesday. Maybe they premiere the multiplayer trailer on a Monday or Tuesday, about a day or two before the big broadcast event. That's probably what they'll end up doing so that they could save time during COD Next, if it is structured similar to previous years, for content creators to just go in, get hands-on, start playing, and instead of spending too much time with casters, they could just jump right into casting over gameplay instead of having casters talk about the reveal trailer and details that could instead be revealed through a blog post or trailer a day or two prior. Now, what's also worth pointing out is that when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, a couple of days before the COD Next event, other blog posts also went live. One talking about COD Next, where to watch it, the rewards you can earn, a few campaign details were shared, and they even went a little bit in depth with the gunsmith system on Modern Warfare 3, which of course, in my opinion, is a step up from the MW2 gunsmith that we had about a year earlier. So there could be reveals like that building up to August 28th that give us some information about Black Ops 6 and expands on what already got revealed in the Treyarch Direct event during the Xbox Showcase. It could provide us with up-to-date info, maybe some actual gameplay clips, more screenshots, and some blog posts to give us more context before jumping straight into full and raw gameplay with the August 28th COD Next event. Now, I am going to get back to multiplayer because it's relevant for the beta that we're going to talk about, but I also want to mention zombies real quickly. So obviously we didn't have zombies.
You gotta get paid, man. So you know what I'm saying. I ain't tripping, bro. But you know what I'm saying. Come on, bro.
International best-selling novel.
Where did you say she lived?
In Modern Warfare 2, but we did within MW3. Treyarch did attend the COD Next event to talk a little bit more about MWZ, but the thing about MWZ, at least last year, was that creators didn't get hands-on with the mode while at the actual venue in LA. Instead, a couple of creators were selected from the COD Next group to actually go to Treyarch a day before COD Next and play MW3 Zombies for the first time, where they were able to share their impressions of the mode right when COD Next began, once the embargo lifted. But creators at COD Next specifically in LA at the big venue only got to play multiplayer and Urzikstan. So it's unclear if this time around for Black Ops 6, zombies will or won't be playable. I'm curious how they're going to do that, because with 2 round-based maps coming day one, I'd be curious to know if one of those maps can become playable for the COD Next preview, or will content creators be sent gameplay? Will others be sent to Treyarch before COD Next to get some impressions so they can share them when the embargo lifts? I'm really curious what's going to happen, especially on the zombies front. But I would say with more years development that have gone into Black Ops 6 compared to a game like MW3 from Sledgehammer, it's probably more likely that creators may get hands-on with zombies as soon as August 28th or even before that, just to make sure that the first zombies can be shared about that mode when you're obviously going to have multiplayer impressions on the same day, but we'll love to see some zombies appreciation during that window as well. But when it comes to the Warzone front, I'm actually really curious what they're going to do, because during the Black Ops 6 Direct event for the Xbox Showcase, Stephanie, who was the head of communications over at Activision, did tease that the future of Warzone will be talked about more, and I believe it's implied that they're going to talk about that during COD Next, because COD Next got revealed a couple of seconds after she said that. So with that in mind, and considering how early the Black Ops 6 Next event is, I'm curious if a map will actually be playable at that event. Warzone was playable at the first 2 COD Next events, so I'm curious how they're going to do it this time around. Rumors currently suggest that Treyarch's working on a resurgence map called Area 99. I talked all about that in a previous video linked down below, and in that same video I talked about how the classic Verdansk Verdansk rumors are becoming weirder and weirder by the month. As time goes on, it's looking like Classic Verdansk was never really planned for Season 1 of Black Ops 6's Warzone integration. But I think if anything, COD Next would be the time to probably tease that Verdansk is going to come back at some point, even if it is in, let's say, Q2 2025. Similar to how last year at Modern Warfare 3's COD Next, that's when they confirmed that both Fortune's Keep and Rebirth were going to be returning in early to mid 2024, and that's what ended up happening. Now, it's a very accurate release window of when those maps were going to drop in Seasons 2 and 3 respectively. Now, there's also that big map Avalon that has seemingly been teased quite a bit for the campaign and even a bit of multiplayer. Maybe they'll also address that could be a Warzone map at some point during the BO6 COD Next event. Either way, though, I think they are going to share quite a bit when it comes to how the Black Ops 6 Warzone integration is going to work, and they'll probably give us maybe even a gameplay snippet of omnidirectional movement in action for BR and Resurgence. Like, it's curious to think about whether or not that movement will also impact maps like Fortune's Keep, Rebirth, or Urzikstan. I'm sure that will apply to every single map. That's going to be crazy to talk about once that event rolls around. But amongst one of the craziest changes for this year's reveal event is the fact that, at least with MW2 and 3's COD Next experiences, the multiplayer beta didn't begin until about 24 hours after the COD Next event began. So I think the COD Next event should probably conclude at like 2 p.m. Pacific-ish, if I had to guess, whereas the beta went live at like 10 a.m. Pacific the next day. This time around, according to a leak from Game UK, and I think it's been corroborated by several media outlets, the Black Ops 6 multiplayer beta is set to begin right after the COD Next event concludes. So right after you see gameplay being shared from content creators out there from the event, that's if creators do attend the event, we are going to see access to the closed portion of the beta right after that event live stream ends. So that's actually crazy, and I think if anything is going to be much more exciting for fans out there to get hands-on right away with this game just after watching a full-fledged reveal. That could even serve as evidence to support that we're going to see the multiplayer reveal trailer and possibly even more gameplay before the COD Next event, just to get the correct impressions out there, and just to get the right context out there before fans around the world get their hands on with the game for themselves right after the COD Next broadcast. Now, this video is going to be way too long if I dedicate a crazy big timestamp to this, but I'm also curious what's going on with Warzone Mobile, right? Will there be an integration of some sort with mobile and, let's say, Black Ops 6 omnidirectional movement? The current iteration of Warzone Mobile doesn't offer the MW3 movement system or most of the mechanics that have been introduced over the last couple of seasons of MW3's Warzone, so I'm curious if they'll share anything about that at the event. Mobile? Will they also fly out mobile creators again to experience that? Will there be a new Battle Royale map? Lots of questions with how that's going to be handled, and if they'll also incorporate mobile into this year's COD Next. Let me know what your theories are down below. But the last thing I'll end with is potential announcements for early access to either the campaign or zombies, right? The last two Call of Duty releases have actually offered campaign early access. About a week before the full launch of the game, fans who pre-ordered were able to go and play the campaigns about 7 days early. That was a great experience for those out there that don't want to suffer from FOMO, right? The fear of missing out on, let's say, progression with multiplayer, or in this case, zombies. I think it's great to get more appreciation and focus on the campaign a good week before the game comes out. I would pray to see that for a game like Black Ops 6, which we know is going to have a banger campaign that's following up from a near perfect experience like Cold War that was made by Raven. Hopefully we get that, but there's also the rumor from Windows Central that suggests that we'll also see early access to one of the 2 round-based zombies maps. So with all that into account, I think COD Next will be the perfect opportunity to share that information, just so that folks around the world can have the clearest understanding of how zombies access will work, especially when it comes to the launch window. But that is about it. This has been DK Dynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the Black Ops 6 COD Next event, everything we know so far, and just how the event itself may be structured? I wanted to make this video for those out there that were curious on when we'll next hear a little bit more about Black Ops 6, when we could see more gameplay, and I wanted to go over everything we do know so far about every single individual game mode that should likely be included in this big broadcast event. Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.
Alright, so this is how I think they're gonna do it. Work with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk with me. This is how they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it like NW3, but bigger. You already know, every year we gotta go bigger and better, you know what I'm saying? So they might, just like last year, they threw in some big time names. I don't think they threw a Scump in there. I don't know. I don't remember, but I know they had swag in there. But we're throwing some big time names to play the game. We're gonna talk for y'all. We're gonna talk with y'all for a little bit after we played the I'm giving y'all a walkthrough. After we play the trailer, we're gonna play the trailer. We're gonna play all the trailers. Matter of fact, hold on, we're gonna play all the trailers. So you're gonna get like 10 minutes worth of trailers. Boom, we're gonna talk about it a little bit. And then boom, here goes gameplay, guys. They're right there. Boom. After that, I think I'm gonna have to wake up at just to watch it. I'm gonna have to wake up at like 10 a.m. Because I remember MW3, that's what I had to do, and I think MW2, that's what I had to do. I had to wake up at 10, so 10, 9ish. I'm in South Carolina, so you already know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think that's what they're gonna do. Boom, trailers, talk about it, gameplay. Talk about it some more. So they're gonna probably take a little break, talk about it some more, a little bit more gameplay. Probably at the end, news on the Warzone, or it's gonna be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Either they're gonna talk about it first. That might be multiplayer, Warzone. If we do a Warzone gameplay, or we switch that to the multiplayer gameplay at the end of the Warzone gameplay, or we talk about multiplayer gameplay, or do we talk about Warzone, then Warzone gameplay, and then we end it out. Y'all get to play the beta, guys. We're all going MW3 right now to play the beta. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what y'all think. I think it's gonna be good. I just can't wait to get my hands on it. We got like a month. You know, I ain't tripping, man. I'm just waiting patiently. Like I said, I already got my controller, so I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? But I'm out this whole. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think gonna happen when it's time for that Call of Duty next. I'm out this whole. Subscribe. Peace, man.